In Jerusalem, President Biden and Israel's interim prime minister signed a joint declaration on a common cause.
We will not allow Iran to acquire a nuclear weapon.
But they disagreed on how to do it. The U.S. wants to revive the 2015 nuclear deal. Tehran's silence is deafening.
I continue to believe that diplomacy is the best way to achieve this outcome.
Words will not stop them, Mr. President. Diplomacy will not stop them. The only way to stop them is to put a credible military threat on the table.
On his 10th visit to Israel, receiving a presidential medal for his long support, he again nodded to a two-state solution with Palestinians.
Even though I know it's not in the near term a two-state solution, that remains, in my view, the best way to ensure the future.
This Middle East trip is to strengthen regional allies and release more oil. It means appealing to Saudi Arabia and its crown prince, whom Biden has called a pariah, linked to the brutal murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi.
Autocrats are incredibly concerned about their reputation, and they want legitimacy, and the U.S. is in a position to give them that legitimacy. By this trip, by giving a photo op, by having a normalized relationship, by shaking hands, absolutely.
Pressed whether he'd raise Khashoggi's murder directly, the president sidestepped.
I always bring up human rights, but my position on Khashoggi has been so clear. If anyone doesn't understand it in Saudi Arabia or anywhere else, then they haven't been around for a while.
I'm sure this is not going to be the most comfortable meeting for President Biden or perhaps for anybody who's participating in it.
Dan Shapiro is a former U.S. ambassador to Israel.
This is not a clean slate, as if everything that has happened in the past is forgotten, but it is a focus on what's required to meet our strategic needs going forward.
Okay, and Susan, what are those strategic needs? Why is Biden in the Middle East now?
Well, really, Ukraine, and there was a pre-planned meeting of 9 Arab states, and Biden needs their support to sanction Russia and to turn up the flow of oil to help blunt some of those shortages here in the U.S. Saudi Arabia has held back, in part, to get that picture this weekend of Biden in Jeddah with the Saudi leadership, still considered one of the most repressive regimes.
Okay, Susan, thanks very much.